I'll try to finish this little. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna finish this today. But I might be ready for more of these highlights. I don't know. I'm gonna just get some more paint. Hey! It was a long freaking drive yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy cow. I think we got back at like 10 o'clock. It was a long freaking drive yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy cow. You can't hear me? I think we got back at like 10 o'clock. It was a long freaking drive yesterday. Oh my. How about now? Sound is low. I had some weird things going on, so forgive me. Tell me if this is better. Also, we were so close to Spokane. I wanted to. No, I got rid of the. I was accidentally watching just to like. I don't know what I was doing, to be quite honest. Anyway, we were so close to Spokane. I think like we turned off, but I was like, oh, I want to go. It's so pretty. I was just dying. It was so pretty. Oh, good. That's good. That's better. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream tonight. It kind of makes me a little nervous, and also I'm not used to painting in this particular format because, like, I'm used to, like, it's kind of funny. I listen to opera when I'm painting, so sure, nobody really wants to listen to my opera. And I'm kind of shaking because I haven't really eaten much today. I was just kind of crazy busy all day. But anyway, so gosh, really need to like fix that lamp thing. Get some chips. Yeah, sounds good. Sure, everybody would love crunching in their ears. It'd be awesome. Anyway, I have this little goblin creature that I'm just practicing on. I have not done many of these little miniatures, but I'm trying to get better. You can see me shaking. Sweet. Like, maybe I should be painting like this, because when you shake, you just have to get more control. It's like so dumb. I guess if I'm gonna be doing this more regularly, I probably need to eat more regularly. eating is lame. Oh my gosh, I am super shaking today. Because there's some kind of like tremor pill I can take. Gosh, it's kind of embarrassing. Not even drinking. That would be a horrible mistake, I think. Got the sniffles too. I don't know why. Allergies maybe. The figurines are just for fun. I don't really actually know a ton about them other than like I've always loved to paint all sorts of things. And then a friend was like, you should try these, like, you know, these game figurines. They're really fun and they're really fun to paint and people, you know, want to use them for their games. And so I started looking at it on YouTube and I went to the game store and found a couple and I'm like, oh, those are really, really fun. I don't know if you guys saw, I'm super not finished with this, but like this, this was the first one that I've been doing. This dragon, I don't know, I just really love dragons. I don't think it's really for anything in particular, but I just was practicing on it. I potentially could sell them. I mean, and once you get pretty decent at this, you can take commissions. So, I don't know, just kind of learning about it because there's a lot of technique to it. Some of the games require you to paint the miniatures like certain ways because they're, you know, in the game they look certain ways. And there's just so much you can do. It's a little daunting, to be honest, but I love to paint, so it's just a natural thing. And if ever anybody wanted to buy these, I don't know if I'd sell these because they're my very first, but I will if anybody ever wanted to buy any of them, I'd be like, yeah, sure. So I feel like I just have to get better. I've watched so many YouTube videos on the techniques, which I've mentioned before are a lot like, you know, other painting techniques, you know, water, color, acrylic, you know, other little, like I've done a lot of dry painting on, I don't know, like Christmas porcelain figurines and stuff. It's pretty fun. Okay. Bob Ross paints in oil, and I never learned to paint oil because it just intimidated me. But you know, a lot of classic painters, artists are like, oh, it's the most forgiving, it's the easiest one, and I'm like, ugh, okay, because I learned to paint acrylics first and then watercolor. I've taken a bunch of classes and stuff, and I just don't even know the first thing about oil painting. And so Bob Ross would have me for dinner. Of course, you know, he's dead, but you know, it's beside the point. Sorry about the clinking. I intend to install a shelf above my desk where I can attach all of my lights and things, but right now they are literally inches from my hands, and so the paintbrush is clacking on my metal lamp like every time I move, and it's driving me bananas. Happy little trees. All right, it's not enough, but I think I can move on from this particular. All I want to do is, I think I need to do tell me if you can't see something. Like I've got this little square here, and I think if I keep my figure within the square, that you can see it the best. I'm not sure what angle you can see it the best on. Hey, sweetie. Hi. But I want you to be able to see. Maybe when I get the camera installed, you know, above, there'll be a better angle, but right now it's just like, oh good, you can see it. You probably can see it better than me. My eyes are like so bad, like ultra magnification. So I'm doing just mainly like the base painting right now, and then I'll come in with highlighting and shading, things like that. Probably haven't really decided what I'm going to do with the base. A lot of people do like ground and they put like moss on there and stuff, and I don't really know. Oh, I need to repaint these little pokey things, whatever they're called. You've been seriously streaming up a storm, Silver. So much. I think you streamed like 3 or 4 times while we were gone this weekend. We tried to watch you as much as we could, but it was hard. But we want to support you. Oh my gosh. Serious. Oh, nice. I'm going to be recording tonight. Recording Minecraft. I'm not sure if I am going to stream it tonight. But, I mean, it's a pretty good idea. I don't know. I just feel like I just say really dumb things sometimes. And on streaming, you really can't do anything about that. You're just saying dumb stuff, you know? I don't have much of a filter, though. Stardew Valley? Is that the one that you've been playing for years? Like, or is that a different game that you were, a couple years ago, you got like the newest, you know, version or whatever, and you were playing that with your friends? I feel like I've played Stardew Valley. Okay. All right. I probably should have like the seam right here. I probably should have like sandpapered that down a little bit. It's pretty seamy. I don't like that. I have to watch that more carefully next time. Because you don't want these weird seams, because you can definitely tell that it just came right out of a mold. I mean, this is not a super high quality figure. I mean, you can even see this line right here. I bet I paid, shoot, I don't even know what I paid for this little thing. It was not. How do I fix that? I wonder. I don't really have a mic, actually. I'm just streaming with my phone, so maybe if maybe I just not close enough to it. I don't know. Yeah, well, if you, let me know. I mean, maybe I just need to get a little closer. Like, this is seriously, like, I've only streamed, like, a few times. But anyway, so I bet I only paid, you know, not even $10 for this little figure because I, you know, for some of my new stuff, I just don't want to spend a ton of money and then, like, blow it. But, you know, I'm learning a lot. So, it, you know, I should have, you know, rubbed down these edges and maybe this stuff too. But, you know, that's part of the learning process. Look, there's another seam right here that I don't love. Oh, Lord, no, actually. At that game conference that we were at this weekend, PAX, they had this really cool exhibit where, yeah, I buy them. Where they were selling these, a whole bunch of just different ones. They were probably half the size though. They were just tiny, and just about anything you could possibly imagine they were selling. And they were made of like pewter or brass or something. And then you have to spray them or paint them with a primer so that then your paint will stick to it. So that's kind of the process for that. All right, I need a little darker this color so I can, but I wanna, so I'm gonna be working on the highlights on his body. I'm gonna do a little bit of a lighter gray for it. I kind of started it the other day, but my stream ended because, crap, you know what? I totally forgot again. So if my stream just randomly ends, hold up, I'm gonna like